173rd time, we welcome you into Davis Arena for another edition of Ohio Valley Wrestling Television. Gilbert Corsi alongside Ron Head. And right now, we are on the road to the Saturday night special. As you watch this in the Louisville market, we are talking about tonight, May the 14th, Ron Head.
Tonight's the place to be is at the Davis Arena. Go ahead, Gilbert.
We got so much jam-packed into this hour that we start immediately with the action. A tag team contest that sees Bud Dwight partnering with his friend and sometimes competitor Tony Gunn squaring off against Stephon Smith, formerly Rump Thump, and primetime Robbie Walker.
Keep it straight. Formerly, and I'm not even going to say the name, it's Stephon Smith. It's a man who's angry and ready to bite and scratch and claw his way to the top. But inside the ring, party starter Bud Dwight looking across.
And of course, we talk about that Saturday night special. We got the television title tournament coming at the Saturday night special. We will have a new TV champion come Saturday night.
Look at this. Stephon Smith behind the ref's back, grabbing the hair.
Case in point, we talk about the character shift, the mind shift, the attitude shift of Stephon Smith. You're seeing it right there.
I don't think it was much of a shift as Bud Dwight catches Robbie Walker. A Walker with a drop kick. Stephon Smith had that in his heart, in his eyes. It was waiting to happen, Gilbert.
All four of these guys in the television title tournament. In fact, 7 of the 8 spots have been filled. We will have a second chance scramble in this hour to see who the 8th man in the tournament is going to be.
And that's coming up very soon. And Stephon Smith catches the boot from Bud Dwight. Dwight ducks underneath the clothesline. Smith with the leapfrog and plows over Stephon Smith, the party starter.
You said it once, you said it 1,000 times that party starter Bud Dwight reminds you of young Barry Windham as he catapults Stephon Smith into the middle of the ring.
And I've said it once, I've said it at least a dozen times. Stephon Smith reminds me of a Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer. As Tony Gunn, starting out with an arm, but of course, he loves to use that finisher, that clover leaf, that YTO, you'll tap out. But right now, Tony Gunn's going after the arm. And remember tonight, in the main event at the Saturday night special, Rocco Bellagio will challenge Big John for the OVW heavyweight title. Bud Dwight, Tony Gunn, double back elbow. And Stephon Smith might be in trouble here at a 2 count.
Stephon got an armbar here, and we talked about that shift in his attitude as of late, driven by the fact that he says he's not getting the opportunity, not in the place that he wants to be in OVW. Do you think a new Stephon Smith, a rule-breaking Stephon Smith, will get to the place he wants to be, that television championship come Saturday night, Ron Head?
Well, I'm not saying it won't happen, but it's definitely not new. The wheels have been in motion for a long time. It's been a frustrated young man. As Bud Dwight, Tony Gunn, double high hip toss on primetime.
Primetime and Robbie Walker, known in the tag team division here in OVW, yet to hold his singles championship. In fact, as I look at all 4 of the competitors in this tag team match, again, all 4 of them in the OVW television title tournament, only one of them has held that television title or any singles title here in OVW before, and that's Tony Gunn. So I got to put my bets, if you're asking me, Ron Head, I got to put my bets on the veteran for the tournament.
And the man you're betting on with a splash and a brutal lariat on primetime.
Into the cover, leg is hooked, and primetime's out too. Then again, there's still that wild card, that 8th spot in the tournament to be decided later tonight. Perhaps it could be that person who is the odds-on favorite.
Could be anyone, but Tony Gunn goes up and over, and a nice throw by Tony Gunn.
Release Sal into the cover, the leg is hooked, and primetime's again out in 2.
But I'm putting my money on the man standing on the apron. The man who's been waiting for his opportunity and so aggressive. Stephon Smith.
Hard shot to the lower back and kidney area and creates just enough of a distraction. Tries to create an opportunity for his tag team partner, but Shotgun's there with the answer. And he looks like he's setting up Walker, trying to get him in that Texas cloverleaf.
Or As he calls it, the YTO, you'll tap out. Get it straight. As he's already put away Robbie Walker, while Robbie Walker was on FaceTime with Torrey Payne a few weeks back with that YTO. And Tony Gunn sends Walker into the turnbuckle. And I'm not sure the camera got a shot of that, but
You
Stephon
know what
Smith.
was. You know exactly what happened. Smith just ripped Tony Gunn down off the apron, and now both of them are going to work.
Like a couple barracudas on Tony Gunn. Bud Dwight not doing his partner any favors.
Pendulum is shifted here. Gunn's in trouble, but he's out in two. Walker began delaying in the blows here. Who's going to carry momentum in the Saturday night special? Somebody's going to have to win 3 times to become the television champion. They're going to earn it come Saturday night, Ron Head.
It's going to be a well-deserved champion. All men are focused on it. Tony Gunn, Stephon Smith, Robbie Walker, Bud Dwight.
That proverbial 12th man began to rally here behind Tony Gunn. The fans here in Davis Arena chanting, "Let's go, Tony." Again, he is the veteran of the 7 that have qualified for the tournament so far. And that's where that's where I'm going to put my bet.
Well, you better call your bookie and put your bets in right now. And if I were a betting man, again, I'd put my money on Stephon Smith. Tony Gunn gets caught in a rear chin lock.
Walker beginning to grind here. Gunn trying to fight his way out here. And you talk about the guys who have qualified for this television title tournament. I understand the young lion is standing by and back right now. His thoughts on this tournament?
3 matches, 1 night. That's all it's going to take me to etch my name into the OVW history books. You know, they named me the Young Lion when I came here to OVW. But after the Saturday night special, y'all can name me champion. And Robbie Walker, this is for you. Ladies sure do love a champion.
Ron Head, the young lion, seems focused and driven.
Tyler Matrix is just a glitch kick away from being a new TV champion. Tony Gunn.
Who are you betting on in this tournament, Ron Head?
Have you been listening to me at all tonight? Stephon Smith. Stephon Smith. I'm putting my money on Stephon Smith. Clear the doo-doo out of your ears, Gilbert. And now, all these men are down. Bud Dwight is calling upon. Look at this.
Miscommunication between Walker and Stephon Smith, but it creates an opportunity for a fresh party starter to hit the ring.
Bud Dwight.
Clearing house here.
Clear.
Dwight beginning to rally. Comes in a head full of steam. Stinger splash. And another one for primetime Robbie Walker.
Giving the Harley Race style knee to Stephon Smith. And a codebreaker style knee to Robbie Walker. And now Gunn going for that YTO. Going for the you'll tap out.
Will Walker tap out? Will Walker tap out? Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Tony Gunn and Bud Dwight.
Gunn and Dwight carrying the momentum into the Saturday night special, ladies and gentlemen. Will one of these 2 men be the new OVW television champion?